Welcome to Part 3 of the Guided Tour series. In this section, you will get a feel for the CORE tool. We will launch CORE, import a data file, look at the basic CORE windows, and export data from CORE. In this section, we will use a sample database for the Autolink system to provide an overview of CORE and its features. This diagram provides a high-level view of the system we will use throughout this guided tour. You may find it helpful to refer back to this diagram as you build the system structure. It is found on page 5 of the guided tour document. The Autolink system provides emergency support for the driver and passengers of an Autolink-equipped motor vehicle. The system uses GPS to provide current navigation and vehicle location information to the occupants. In the event of an accident, Autolink automatically contacts Autolink's customer support via cellular communications to request roadside emergency help. Customer support transmits vehicle location information received from the Autolink vehicle unit to appropriate emergency response support. Once you have installed and activated CORE University Edition, it can be launched from the Start menu. Click Start, All Programs. Open the Core 7 University folder and click on the Core 7 University executable. When you have opened CORE, the Project Explorer window will open to the default empty project with the project pane displayed on the left and a welcome display on the right. From here, you can click on a class folder and begin entering data. However, for this segment of the guided tour, we will import an existing project into CORE. In general, the import-export capability of CORE allows you to transfer a CORE project from one computer to another or to make a backup copy of the data. Here, we want to import a project, so we can see the CORE System Design repository populated with data. From the Project Explorer, select File, Import. In the Import dialog, navigate to the Core 7 University /data/samples folder. Select the file named Autolink Guided Tour.a70 and click Open. After the database import finishes, the Core Design repository contains the Autolink system model. The Project Explorer provides quick access to information contained in the System Design repository for a particular project. Context-sensitive toolbars provide icons to access frequently used commands. The project pane, visible on the left, lists the classes and folders in the System Design repository. In the Project Explorer, you can view the structure of the data, create new elements, and update elements. Selecting one of the classes or folders in the project pane displays all of that folder's elements in the Elements pane within the element browser. A tan folder preceding the class name in the project pane indicates that at least one element of that class has been defined. The numbers in parentheses indicate how many elements have been defined for that folder and how many total elements in that folder and all subfolders. Select Function in the project pane. Next, select the function named Alert Customer Support in the Elements pane. The property sheet for the function will be displayed. Notice that the toolbar now displays an icon for each view that can be displayed for a function, and that the View tabs display the same icons. A property sheet provides the complete definition of a given element in the System Design repository by displaying all the attribute values and relationships. You can use the property sheet view corresponding to any element to view, add, or make changes to the attributes and relationships of the displayed element. The list of attributes and relationships differs depending on the class of the element displayed. Here, we are looking at an element of the class named Function, so only those attributes and relationships that pertain to functions are displayed. You can open the property sheet as a separate window by double-clicking on the element name in the Elements pane. The attributes and their values are displayed in the upper portion of the sheet. The relationships and targets that complete the element definition are displayed in the lower portion of the window. Use the scroll bars on the right to view the complete list of attributes and relationships, respectively. The most frequently used attributes are shown on the Main Attributes tab. Additional detail can be specified on the Secondary tab. Scroll through the list of possible relationships. A folder in front of a relationship indicates that a target has been established for that relationship. Click on Allocated To. The toggle icon in front of the target indicates that a relationship has an attribute. Use the toggle to collapse or expand the list. Please note that if you are working in a DODAF schema, you will not see the Allocated To relationship on this list. It has been aliased to Performed By. Close the Property Sheet window. In the Project Explorer, you can directly access the many views of your element via either View Tabs or View Icons. Using a View tab opens the view within the element browser. To create more room for a tabbed view, you can hide the project or elements pane by using the Hide Show Project Pane icon and Hide Show Element Pane icon. Clicking a view icon on the toolbar opens the view in a separate window. This is an entity relationship diagram. This diagram graphically depicts the relationships that have been established between the subject element and other elements in the System Design repository. The element and its relationship targets are represented as icons linked by lines labeled with the relationship. All diagram views have a Diagram Elements pane that displays beneath the diagram and can be shown or hidden using the Diagram Elements table icon. The Diagram Elements pane is available to show selected attribute and relationship information about the elements in the diagram. The information is grouped by class and can be displayed in a tabular form by using the toggle icon in front of the class name. As with information in all views, the attributes and relationships are directly editable. In addition to the element browser, CORE has an element table view that allows you to view, update, and add elements of a class in a spreadsheet-like presentation. The element table operates much the same way as Microsoft Excel. You can enter your information, reorder your columns, sort your data, and resize as desired. Select the requirement class in the project pane. On the toolbar, click the Element Table icon. This will switch the Explorer display from the Element Browser to the Element Table view. Scroll through the rows and columns to become familiar with the layout of the Element Table window. The attributes and relationships automatically displayed for each class have been predefined. However, you can adjust this. Right-click anywhere in the table and select Edit Columns. Here, you can select which attributes and relationships are displayed and determine the order of the columns. Any changes made here will also apply to the Diagram Elements pane of the diagram views that we looked at a moment ago. To save your core data, select File, Export. The Export Project dialog will open. The suggested name for the project being exported is default, and the suggested folder is the Core 7 University/Data folder. The file name can be changed in this Save File dialog. The .a70 file extension is indicative of a special binary format used in Core University Edition. Enter your preferred project name and click Save. This concludes Part 3 of the guided tour. Part 4 will address starting a new project and extracting requirements. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Email me at support@vitechcorp.com.